Hi everyone and welcome back again. So today I'm going to talk about relational operators. Operators in Java, we have already talked arithmetic operators, unary operators, assignment operators, and for today it's relational operator. So there is some relational operator here. No, not here. It's the relational operator here. It's a previously we use only one equal in arithmetic operators, but now today you see here. Okay, it's a greater than equal, less than equal, and then equal, and then not equal. Okay, so this already in from mathematical operation, but I want to talk about equal here a little bit. Okay, so for example, if I want to write something here, like in Java, normally we say integer a is equal to 12. For example, we write it normally. What is the mean for this equal? This equal means a is a variables here, 12 is a values. I can put the 12s inside a variables. It's not means like a is equal to 12. Like for example, I can say whenever we go to market and if we buy apple and we can put inside the plastic bags, so that means a is a bags here and 12 is apple. It's not equal. But if you write a is equal to 12, that time now a values is 12. It means like it's equal. Now a is equal to 12. Okay, first is greater than equal or less than equal. Whenever is use equal, it means it can be greater than or equal, less than or can be less than or equal. So I will try to use it in NetBeans with control statement. So now let's talk about control statement. What is this? What is the control statement? Control statement is means it's any meaningful expression is called control statement. Any meaningful expression. For example, x is equal to 15 is a control statement, and we can say the three numbers. A numbers can have a three result. Number can be positive, can be negative, or can be zero. So whenever is more greater than equal zero, it means positive. Less than equal zero, it means negative. But it's zero, that time is called is zero. So to control all of this statement in programming, we need to use the control statement. Okay, so there have different type of control statements. At first is conditional control statement, is also called relational control statement, and then iteration, or also is called loop. Inside is while, do while, and for, and then jump statement, that's called break and continue. Here if else is normal if else, and nested if means I will talk you details, but now I'm going to tell something like whenever we using a if inside another if, that time is called nested if. So at first I'm going to show you about if else statement. Okay, whenever a results can be only positive or negative, can be true or false, that time we can use only if else statement. This is the if, then we have to write our condition here, and then is equal to code. Whenever we can say a number that is not equal 0, it can be only true, positive, or can be negative. That time we use else. But whenever a number that also can be 0, what we can use? Then we use else if. Then condition, then condition, and inside the loop it will be code. It can be three condition, or whenever we are going to print a student result according to marks, a, b, or a plus, or B plus or C. That time we will use if condition, if first, and then else if, else if, else if, else if, until the finish, it will be else. The last one will be else. So whatever I already talked here. So now let's move to NetBeans that you will understand easily if I show in NetBeans. So let's open a new class or create a new class. Oh, what I do? Package new class. Okay. If else. It's not valid, so I need to just if else. No, my first is a first will be I have to create main method. Okay. Now let's take at first. I'll try to solve it by using user input, so it will be easy for us to understand. So for user input, new scanner, system dot in. Now I need to import it. Okay, integer variables. I say will be number only, and then okay. So now I have to write the to get user input. Enter the number. Enter the number. So enter the number is means okay. Now I need to take input. Number is equal to dot next integer, next int, because okay. So this until my get user input. Now I need to create the control statement. So at first if, then condition, number greater than 0. So that the positive. Okay. At first just I make a condition in myself. Just for example, we can say any number that cannot be 0, like this. So this is for if. So now I'm just copy it for else. Okay. So else I don't need any no need condition, because it's yes or no. That means if it's not positive will be negative. Okay, negative. So let's run it. So enter the number. I use here print ln, that's why it's give me another line. So, okay, for the number is 13, is positive, and if I use number is minus 13, it become negative. Okay, so now another say, let's say if it can be 0, we can say it can be 0. What happened that time? That time we have to use first if, then else if, and the condition inside number less than 0, and then else if not is number less than 0, and the last one will be else. Okay, else. 0. Okay, let's run. Enter. At first, if I give 0, because I already show you by using positive and negative, so it's been 0. So what happened here? So whenever we give the user, it's take the input from user, then it's try to enter in first condition. Whenever this no is false, then it jump here. Else if again they say no, number is I give here 0, it's not also 0, then they just jump it here, because this both of this condition is false for this situation. Whenever I put this input is 0, that time is came and is print just else statement. So that is that's all about for if else. And like if I, for example, if I print about like a student marks, so that time I just say it's marks, can be marks, it will be marks, and it will be marks. What will be in marks? So when we provide that, whenever marks is more than equal, or like is then equal to 80, like I will show you two, and one of the two is your duty to, what will the print? A plus, because 80 is still A plus, sorry, A plus, plus. If I copy it, okay, now elif marks equal 70, that time it will print a a. So if I just copy it for many time, a, and whenever marks will be 60, a minus, I just put some random, so just for now, and else I just give, for example, like 60, if our marks is 60 is pass mark, then like it's say fail, just say, because I need to use also, I can use many here, a b until c and d, then but that's your duty, you will do exercise, and then if you cannot, also you can write comment, I will try to solve it in next video. So how about this, let's try to do it. Student marks, okay, enter the number, okay, number, I had to put here the marks, I forgot to change it, marks, run, enter the marks. For example, I just say 67 marks is a minus, 67 is means more than 60 but less than 70. If I use here 77, what happened? 77, the time is print a. So overall control statement, they give you to control the all of statement, so that I can print. So next video I will try to talk about another topics, but it's your duty, you will write a student results until from 100, less than 100 to 0 marks.